and stuff, and I'm doing hip thrusts and RDLs, and I'm just doing like 135. I'm sick, so I'm not going super heavy, but I walked past him to go get some dumbbells, and he's like, how much weight is that? And I was like, oh, it's just 135. He's like, oh. He was like, wow, you're throwing that around like it's nothing, like you're so strong. And I was like, oh my god, thank you. This man's 87, okay? And I'm like, oh, like, thank you so much. And he's like, are you an athlete? Like, are you like training for a sport? And I was like, no, like I used to do sports. I did like gymnastics, diving, track, all the stuff, but now I don't know, like lift and stuff. Yeah. And he was like, oh, like cool, like I used to do baseball. And I was like, oh, like cool. He said, oh yeah, I played for the Twins actually. And I was like, no way, that's so cool. Like obviously that's really cool. I know the Twins are, not that oblivious. He's like, yeah, but in the 70s and 80s, probably before your dad was even born. And I was like, well, my dad was born in 61, so you might know. He's like, well, then tell your dad to look me up. And I was like, okay. And he's like, yeah, my name is Tony Olivia. And I was like, cool, all right. Got back to my workout. Continued with my workout, and then as he was leaving, I was like getting water, and then he's like, oh, like, are you all finished? And I said, oh, no, not quite yet. I'm actually gonna go do pickleball. And he's like, of course you do pickleball. You're probably really good at it. And I was like, thank you. I'm not that good. I only learned to play like 2 months ago. I'm not that good. I mean, I'm like not bad, but whatever. And then he's like, what's my name again? And I was like, Troy. I was really close. I'm really bad with names. He's like, Tony Olivia. Tell your dad, like, promise. And I was like, yeah, I'll do it. So then I texted my dad, and then I Googled him. And then when my dad finally texted me back, like 2 hours later, like I'm already home, and he's like, who did you meet? And I was like, Tony Olivia? Like I Googled him, just like briefly. But my dad's like, he was like my idol growing up. And I was like, no way, but that's so cool. Like, I guess he downplayed how good of a player and how like famous he actually is. Probably because I had no idea who he was, so I was gonna be like, oh well. And he's like, no way you met him. And I was like, yeah, and he thought I was so strong and athletic. Like, this like baseball player who's, my dad was telling me all the things that he's done. He's like, yeah, his numbers retired, and he's like in the Hall of Fame, like the greatest hitter of all time. And I'm like, oh, like, damn, like, so he's like really, really, really good. My dad's giving me all the stats about how amazing this guy is, and I'm like, oh, and he thought I was so athletic. Oh my god, it made me feel so good. It made me feel extra good that this guy who's one of the greatest baseball athletes of all time is like thinking that I'm so strong and athletic. Thank you so much, Tony. That's such a good compliment. And then my dad was like, I told all my friends that you met him. I'm so jealous. But anyway, I kind of hope I see him again so I can gas him up and be like, my dad literally idolizes you so much. Anyway, that's my story for today.
Hi, do you guys still have your breakfast sandwiches? DoorDash? We'll be right with you, sir. Go ahead. Do you guys still have the bacon, egg, and cheese? DoorDash for Michelle! We'll be with you in just a moment. We do still have that sandwich. Is there anything else you'd like today? Is it ready or not? DoorDash for Michelle! It's okay, you can help them. No, they can wait another minute or two until you're done. So is there anything else you'd like today? Okay, what teas do you have? Ugh. Goes to the other end of the counter and then goes behind the counter and grabs one of the delivery bags, even though they don't have names on them yet. And there's 3 of them, and he just takes one. Hey guys, someone just took a delivery bag. Did we have a DoorDash for Michelle? Yeah, I was over there, but I don't know which bag it was. Hopefully it was the right one. Yeah, hopefully. Anything else for you today? I'm so sorry about that. Here's my card. Oh, it's not your fault. Have a nice day. 5 minutes later. Hi, I have a DoorDash for Sadie. Okay, I see in our system that we've completed it. Let me go grab that for you. Okay, I see a Michelle and an Eric. That's not good. Hi, I'm so sorry. It looks like we had a DoorDasher earlier who grabbed Sadie's order, but we'll remake it and have it out really fast for you. Okay, thanks. She's so nice. Why can't they all be like that? A few minutes later. Here's that order for Sadie. Sorry about that. 15 minutes later. Do you guys think we're gonna be expecting a call from Michelle since she's gonna get the wrong order? Maybe. Or she'll just refund through DoorDash. Poor Michelle. You guys gave me the wrong order. I had an order for Michelle, see, and you guys gave me Sadie. I need Michelle. When this man brought in the bag he had taken, it was completely soaked. There were 2 drinks in there. The bag was ripped at the bottom. It was so wet. The drink cups were empty. And then he just like brought all that in and put it on our counter. Like, really? What did he do to this order in those like 20 minutes? Sir, here's Michelle's order. You grabbed the wrong bag earlier and you're not allowed behind the counter for future reference. Wait for one of us to give it to you, okay? Ugh. He left his mess on the counter for us to clean up too. Hey, manager. Hey, manager. Hey, what do you want to talk about? Hi, manager. What do you want to talk about? So, you're not in trouble. You're not in trouble. You're not getting a write-up. Don't worry. Okay. Okay. So you were sick a few days ago. Well, when you called me a few days ago saying you were sick. You're not getting a write-up. Because you were sick. So, I mean, I would have sent you home, but then you wouldn't have gotten a write-up. But you could have found someone to cover your shift. Thanks, I guess. Oh my god. Is she a psychopath? Is she a sociopath or something? Oh my god. What? Did you get a write-up for being sick? No. I just got a warning. You know what? Next time you should. Oh my god. Next time you should. Next time you should. And I'll have a front row seat. Next time you should. Then I can have a front row seat. Next time you should. Hello, Karen, who comes into coffee shop every day and is totally not a nuisance. How can I help you? Can you get those kids out of my spot? Didn't you just walk in the door? Yeah, but that's my spot. I sit there every time I'm here, which is practically every day. And I biked here 3 miles. Well, it's first come, first serve, and they were here first. Well, whatever happened to seniority? And I'm sure they didn't bike all the way here just so they could sit in that spot. Sorry, there's nothing I can do. What can I get for you today? Small decaf non-fat sugar-free cappuccino in a medium cup. Okay. Anything else for you today, Karen? Make sure you spell my name Karyn, not En. Yep, I know. Anything else? Hey, coworker, this 9-drink mobile order came through. Can you help me when you're done with that, please? Yeah, for sure. I'll be right there. You can insert your card whenever you're ready. Oh my god, 9 drinks? You're doing mine first. We'll make yours when your sticker prints. I just biked 3 miles. I need my coffee now. Those people aren't even here yet. We'll make your drink when the sticker prints. It'll probably be around 5 minutes, okay? No, you have to make mine first. I'm not gonna leave this counter until you do. Just make hers first. It's fine. Okay, there you are, Karen. Why is there so much room at the top? You guys do this every time. And every time we tell you it's because you order a small and a medium cup and there's a 4-ounce difference between the two. Well, why not just fill it up? Why would you leave room at the top? If you want it filled to the top, you have to order a medium. Well, can you just top it off for me this time? No. You guys are so annoying. How hard is it to make a coffee? Hard as it is to be nice, apparently. Have the day you deserve. Bye.